All right, so we're officially coming up on a month of me being the president at the Transition Strategist. And what a ride it's already been. When I first joined the Transition Strategist, I didn't expect to be in this role so soon. But something about it feels really, really right and really exciting. And just I appreciate Elizabeth putting the trust in me to lead our company and do what's best for our clients and our employees. So really though, the confidence, sometimes I'm like, is this fake confidence? What am I really feeling here? Where are my insecurities? And I do still feel a little bit self-conscious. This, like, I have to prove myself. And I am not the only person who feels like I have to prove myself. And this can be even worse if it is your family. Especially if your parents are like, go to another job and then come back. And now you're stepping into a role and you're still learning. And it can feel like you have to prove yourself. And that's really, really tricky. But know that leadership is not about having all the answers. It's about owning the process of learning and growing. And that's me in this season. I am learning and growing so much as I step into this role, as I think about what's next, as I try to do what's best and make some mistakes. There's been a huge learning curve, a lot of systems and structures and a history really to absorb. And I want to make sure that I'm looking at all the history, all the thing that's been here so that I can take those things that have been strengths and continue to grow on them. I don't need to come in and completely wipe the slate. If I wanted to start with a clean slate, I wouldn't have chosen to come into this business, right? There's a lot of history and there's a lot of good in something having been around a long time to decide, hey, I'm going to come in and now I'm going to really just try to refine and improve this existing company. So I've had to get comfortable saying, I don't know. I trust I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to lean on people. I'm going to ask the right things. I'm going to build good rapport with my team. As a leader, I'm having to learn to ask better questions, not just give answers to people, not just bring in my preconceived notion. Well, at my old job, we did this, or previously at my company, I implemented this type of thing. And this is everything from the tech systems where I feel this a lot. Like, hey, I think that G Suite and Slack and all these other ones that I have a lot of experience with are superior, but they're using Zoom and Teams. Like, is there some good in that? Maybe that's example where it's not actually better, but I understand why, right? So there's lots of learning to kind of figure out as we go through that. The leadership is really, it's been deeply personal. The type of work that I get to do has been deeply personal. And I'm walking alongside you and other next gens who are doing really, really hard things. And so there's this tension, right, that is constantly being held, honoring what has worked and evolving into what's needed for myself and for our clients and helping other next gens do the same. And I'm really excited about the future of the company and where we're going. But it's not going to be easy. It has to be meaningful though, or I wouldn't do this, right? What's the point of doing that? So a lot of what we do is we're working with people in big moments. Sometimes when a team comes in, the patriarch or the matriarch is already thinking about what the transition is. And that means that the team has to come and get alignment personally and then as a collective whole so that you can move forward and be stronger. So this is just a little bit of a love note to anyone stepping into a new seat. It is okay to feel unsure. You're not behind, you're just becoming. And I'm proud to be doing that right alongside you and the businesses that you work in and all the people that we serve at the Transition Strategist. So there you go, a few learnings from my first month as president at the Transition Strategist.